5 things you should never do in a relationship. Hello and welcome to CHENGI'S world. I am Chengi and you, my precious one, are my world. I am so glad to see you again today. Thank you so much for watching, for subscribing, liking, sharing, commenting. Wow. I'm so excited at all the new subscribers and the rate at which the channel is growing. Thank you so much. I am because of course you are. Thank you so much. So I'm here to serve you ladies and to teach you how to present as a high value, high worth, high status woman that men find completely irresistible. Oh yeah. Okie dokie, so if you're up for that, keep watching and let's get this party started. Anybody who would like to speak to me on the moment, get yourself on MAGNIFI. The link is in the description box and I will be on the phone and I will be hearing your story and answering your questions. If you'd like to work with me to bring transformation to your whole love life completely, then of course you can reach me on the link in the description box where you can book a call from my website and we can do the do. Okay, okie dokie. So point number 1, never stop putting effort in your appearance. You know, when you start getting into that relationship phase and you know he's spending nights, you're spending nights, or whatever it is you're doing, or you've been together long enough, you start to stop putting effort. You start walking around with your bonnet and you start not really putting on a bit of makeup. You start sort of letting it go a little bit. And that's okay. You're not expected to be looking like a diva all day, every day around your man, but never stop putting effort in your appearance. Just, you know, if you're gonna be walking around in pajamas, get nice pajamas. If you're gonna be, you know, walking around with no makeup, have your brows done nicely, you know, have them put in nicely, have, you know, get some lashes in, just make sure you look fresh and you look good wherever you are. And that's something that tends to disappear with relationships. Number 2, don't ever compare or put your partner up against an ex or somebody that you admire and compare him and say, well, if you were my ex, or if you were my the new guy that I met the other day, or you know, I wish you were like this. Never ever be compared. Never ever put your partner in a position where he feels like he is being compared. And that's something that's so easy to do when you're upset in an argument. Then you compare him to other men. You know, my friend's husband has done A, B, C, D, F, G for her. He's bought that for her. What have you done for me? You know, so-and-so's husband, so-and-so's boyfriend has booked a holiday away. And what have you done for me? Like, these are things that happen when we're feeling disgruntled in a relationship. So we need to avoid comparison because it's very hurtful and it's very painful. And I'll tell you this, there isn't a man as strong as a woman inside. Men cannot take half of what we dish to them emotionally. And when they walk away on the close off, we wonder why. Because there's certain things, men are very tender on the inside. They're tough on the outside, tender on the inside. We are tender on the outside, but tough on the inside. So always be aware of that. Number 3, never, ever abandon your girlfriends. I can tell you from first-hand experience that when that relationship ends, the people you need the most are your girlfriends. The people who you rely on the most will be your girlfriends. So keep your relationships and your friendships, prioritize them still. Obviously, they won't see you as much as they used to, but do make that effort to reach out, to keep in touch and keep that circle of people who are for you and invested in you with you. So don't abandon the things that matter because you're in a relationship. So never ever do that. And number 4, don't ever bring up past hurts. If you've decided to forgive him for cheating on you, for lying to you, whatever, then you're forgiven and that has to go. You cannot keep a record of wrongs. You can't keep resuscitating and bringing forth the past. You've got to let it go, right? And that energy of keeping the past going is a surefire way of ending the relationship that you have, because we all have to be able to say I'm sorry and for it to die and never be brought up again, okay? And then number 5, Don't go through his stuff, people. Let me tell you something. When you go through his stuff, you're going to find stuff you don't even want to know about. Don't go snooping around, because you will find what you're looking for. If you don't have trust with your partner, you shouldn't be with them. If you have to go snooping around and trying to figure out, you know, where they were, what they were doing, then it's probably a really unhealthy relationship and you shouldn't be in it anyway. Give that trust until you have been given a reason not to trust. Because how would you feel if he was in your handbag or in your phone trying to find evidence for your infidelity that you're probably not doing? It's very toxic and it brings bad energy into the relationship. So that said, I hope this video helped those of you who are in the relationship phase of your courtship journey, and I hope that those of you who will be going into a relationship will bear these things in mind as you get ready to meet the love of your life. If you would like to call me, like I said, call me a MAGNIFI, reach me on my website or any of my socials, Instagram and Facebook at CHENGI'S World, and do join the group CHENGI'S Angel on Facebook, where I do some live calls on there and say hello to your girls now and again. So in the meantime, my darlings, take care of you. I'll see you soon. Bye bye now.